Thomas, you head up ANCA Finance. What is the advantage of having the finance from ANCA and not your bank?
Well, so for customers, we have the value of the machine that their customer's bank won't be able to use, or any external financing company won't be able to use. But we obviously see the value in our machines. If anything might happen, we would be able to resell it, and the second-hand market prices are very high. So when it comes to financing, the machine is our security. It's our only security. That means the customer doesn't have to bring an additional security, and it doesn't fill up his credit line with his house bank. So it's an additional credit line because the machine brings the money with itself.
And it's quite a new facility you've set up at ANCA. Why was it set up?
To make the benefit of the high values of the machine available to the customer. That's the key, actually. There are more benefits. We can be very flexible in structuring. We can work with external partners in Western Europe, but we also have own funds, so we can be, let's say, aggressive could be a difficult word in financing, but we can finance startup companies if the setup is right, the story is right, we get to know the people, and that's something that also you will not find with a house bank or an external financing.
You've made a good point about the machine. Quite obviously a bank doesn't want the machine, whereas if a company did go into liquidation, unfortunately, essentially you can get your machine back.
That's exactly the point. So if we finance companies we're not so sure of, not because we don't trust them, but because they're a startup, for instance, then we will make sure that the contract is set up in a way that we have the machine. And if anything should happen, unluckily, then we would take out the machine and have no risk, no financial risk at that point.
And how is it going, ANCA Finance? Has it been a good start?
Yes, absolutely. So I joined ANCA in January, so we needed a bit of time to set up. And we just previously to this show where we now are launching ANCA Finance officially, looked at what we've come up with up to now, and we're convinced that we've sold 5 machines that we would not have sold without ANCA Finance.